Hello, I'm Charly and today I'm going to be doing another book talk. Today's book talk will be on Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi. Can you tell that I attempted to look like this book cover, like this shirt is like the colours, and then my eyes, you can't really tell, but there's orange and green eyeshadow there, and yes. Ignite Me is the third and final book in the Shatter Me trilogy, and this is going to be a spoiler discussion of Ignite Me, so if you have not yet read Shatter Me or Unravel Me, then you shouldn't be watching this video, but I will leave a link to my Shatter Me book talk in the description. I didn't do a book talk on Unravel Me because I started reading Ignite Me straight after, and then I was scared that I would like what I was saying would then spoil Ignite Me because I'd already started it. So I haven't got one for Unravel Me, but I will leave a link in the description to my review of Shatter Me, which has a spoiler-free section at the start if you want to know what this trilogy is about. So if you read both Shatter Me and Unravel Me and you have not yet read Ignite Me, do it. It is the best, like, it's such a good conclusion to this trilogy and it was amazing. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, so you should definitely read this. It won't let you down. It's a really satisfying ending. But if you've not yet read Ignite Me, then you should leave now, and so I don't spoil you. So bye for now if you have not yet read Ignite Me. So how do we start off in Ignite Me? Well, I know the first sentence, I am an hourglass. Yes. Juliet kind of died a bit, you know, like got shot in the chest a little bit. Yeah. That was interesting, like she made it through that and that was really good. I really liked the start of this book, what Juliet was saying, and just, I love this book so much. I don't even know where to start. Like, this book doesn't have any crossouts in it, which I really, like, I love the crossouts, but it shows her character development, which is basically what this trilogy is about, is Juliet developing as a character, and that was definitely shown in this book. Juliet develops so much in this book. She becomes so strong. Like, even I really love the line on the front of this book, fear will learn to fear me, and it's really basically like encompasses this whole book. And I just like all these tabs are basically Kenji sass. I love Kenji in this book, was amazing. I love the friendship between Juliet and Kenji in this book. They were just like, they were close in Unravel Me, but you didn't really see them as best friends, but in this book we really saw their friendship. And so I want to talk about the love triangle Adam Warner situation. Okay, I was team Adam in the first book, like just the same as everyone. I made a freaking sticky note in here, okay? And here, this sticky note here, so page 147, this sticky note says, on the 7th of February 2014, I solemnly swear to never switch to Team Warner after this page, never. So I kind of switched to Team Warner in Ignite Me. Yeah, it was like you can't stay on Team Adam. Like he just changed so much, and like if he had stayed how he was in Shatter Me, I don't know. Like, I really don't know, but like I feel like Tahereh Mafi almost changed how she wrote Adam in Ignite Me, and he just changed so much, and he was just such an angry character, and he was so horrible to Juliet, and I couldn't stay on Team Warner, Adam after that. I don't think anyone stayed on Team Adam after that, honestly. Comment below if you did stay on Team Adam throughout this whole trilogy, because I would be interested. But like, Team Warner, I'm on Team Warner now, but like, I'm not like, I hate Adam, but Team Warner, definitely. Warner is I just love how he calls her love all the time, and it just sounds so British. Is it just me, or does he sound really British? Maybe he is British, maybe I missed something there, but I don't know. It just sounds so British, and I just like the scene where they went back to the re-establishment, and she went into Warner's like wardrobe, and it was bigger than like his whole room and his study, and that was so cool. It's just, that's so Warner, like that's Warner. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Kenji, and I'm just like literally I'm just gonna read some of these. Okay, when Juliet learns to control her power a little bit more, her strength thing, and then she's like, she just yanks Kenji up off the ground, and and then it says, Kenji of course unleashes a string of the foulest expletives, I've never been able to say this word, expletives, whatever, I've ever heard. He's kicking at me, but I can hardly feel it. My arms are wrapped loosely around him, my strength carefully reined in so as not to crush him. He's angry, but at least he's swearing again. This is something I recognize. And then Kenji acts as kind of like a character who like highlights how much Juliet's changing. Like here he says, Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for a friend of mine. Have you seen her? She's a tiny little thing, cries a lot, spends too much time with her feelings. And then Juliet's just like, shut up, Kenji. And then he's like, oh wait, it is you. I just love how Kenji, like, just constantly reminds us, and he constantly, like, if she's acting weak and stupid, he'll, like, call her out on it and give her a whole speech. And Kenji is probably my favourite character in this entire trilogy. He's just amazing. And then Juliet's like saying whatever to him, and he's like, don't whatever me. And she's like, whatever. And he's like, oh my god, I think this girl wants to get her ass kicked. And then Juliet says, you couldn't kick my ass if I had 10 of them. And Kenji's like, is that a challenge? It's so good. I'm not going to read all of them, but just Kenji's amazing. And okay, I'm trying to think, what would be my favourite bit of this book? I honestly think my favourite part of this book would have been when Juliet tells Warner that she's been taking his soap, because when Warner's like, why do you smell so good? And she's like, I've been taking your soap. And then he goes to the bathroom and starts like running a bath, and then he like rips the sheet up. No wait, okay, I need to find this. This is really funny. Juliet's like, it's too bright in here, turn the lights off. And then he just yanks the covers off the bed, and she's like, Aaron! And then, oh, it's just such a cute scene, and he's like, you are perfect, every inch of you perfect, don't hide from me. It's just, that was probably my favourite part of the whole book. It was amazing. All the moments with Warner were just, they were so good. Just like, Juliet's so much stronger with Warner, and like, she tells us that herself, that she's stronger with Warner, and she explains it to Kenji, and like, I completely agree with that. I also love when Warner was teaching Juliet how to fight, and then she like tries really hard to punch him. She's like, I swear I'll do it, and he's like, do it then, and then she does it, and he's like, that was cute. There's like really nothing negative I can say about this book. It was really amazing. Like, anything negative that I could have said about Shatter Me and Unravel Me would have been like, not that Juliet was whiny, but how she was treating Adam and Warner, especially in Unravel Me. But in this, I can't say anything negative about it, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I gave all 3 books a 5 out of 5 stars. This is my favourite dystopian series now. Definitely my favourite dystopian, unless you count Chaos Walking as dystopian, which I don't really. I count it like sci-fi, sort of dystopian, I guess. But this, besides Chaos Walking, this is my favourite dystopian series. Just the bit with Warner's mum when he like goes to see her, and then that was so sad, and she died. That Warner's mum was really interesting. Like, I didn't expect that, how she can't be touched. I don't really see the difference in like, what is the difference between not being able to touch anyone and not being able to be touched? I don't understand that, because isn't it kind of the same thing? That kind of confused me, but I do understand like the whole thing where Warner came clean about why he had Juliet and everything, and like that definitely made up for all the stuff that Warner did. And the simulation thing as well, with the where Juliet thought she had killed the little boy, but then it's revealed that it was actually a simulation, and Warner thought she knew that, and so did Kenji. Oh my gosh, that scene was really good. Like, everything, he just came clean about everything. Another really good bit of this book was when Adam finally tells Warner that they're brothers, or well, Juliet kind of says it, and then Adam like explains it all, and then Warner realizes he has a brother, like 2 brothers, and it's so good. Like, I didn't expect Warner to react like that. He was so nice about it, and he was so happy that he had 2 brothers. His moments with James before he knew that, how James was so interested by Warner, and that he'd always ask him questions, and everyone would just like stare at them as they spoke, because no one knew that Warner was such a like caring person. I love how Warner changed. The only thing that I would say is that Adam didn't really develop as a character. I wanted to see him develop a little bit more at the end. He did a little bit, so that's good, but Juliet and Warner developed so much throughout this trilogy, seriously. And the only other thing that like was a bit, okay, we needed like 50 more pages at the end. That's the only thing. Like, I feel like the ending was a little bit abrupt, and like it just ended with her knowing that Warner was alive, and I kind of wanted to see like Warner with James, and I just wanted to see what happened with Adam, and yeah, but I really did enjoy the ending still. Like, it was satisfying. I just wanted a little bit more maybe. And then the actual like when they went to find Anderson, that was really good. Oh, and the guy that Anderson was using for like the pressure waves, that was like I wanted to know who that was. Did we find out who that was? Because she said that he was familiar. Like, she said the guy that was doing the pressure wave looked familiar, but I don't think that she ever, like, knew who it was. And, like, I was surprised that Kenji survived that. I honestly thought we were going to lose Kenji there. But then again, I knew everyone was, like, they really liked this ending. And I was like, if Kenji died, would people really like it? So I knew Kenji wouldn't die, but that was really good. And then how she, like, crushed his ankles, I was like, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're a punk. So that's all I really have to say about this. Like, I'll probably think of something when I stop this video and then be like, damn it. But yeah, this was 5 out of 5 stars. This was my favourite in the whole trilogy. I don't know, the other two, they kind of tie. So that is all I have for this video. Please discuss with me below in the comments what you thought about Ignite Me. Was there something that you disliked about it? Did you like the ending, or do you feel the same as me with the ending? You wanted a little bit more? Discuss with me below. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye! Wait, eyeball. You guys got to see my eyeball though. See, I told you. Hold on. Wait. This eye, my eye. Mine's obviously better. I should have put like a pink flower. Oh my gosh, I should have drawn a pink flower on my eyeball. But see, I tried to get orange in there and green. Yeah, let's talk about my eyeball. Yeah, that's my eyes, you know. I reckon they match this pretty well. Ooh, and my shirt as well. Yes. But that's being really picky, and I still really